Thanks for being here today at Insight into Injury. This is the Plantar Fasciitis Prevention program, and Jen's here to help out and show us some exercises. The first thing we're going to do is to get your ankles warmed up and all the muscles in your calves and your shins. We're going to get some blood flowing to them with ankle circles. So just get your feet up where you've got some freedom of movement and spin those ankles in as big of circles as you can, going out. And then after about 10 of those, swing them in, go the other direction. And you might even start feeling a little muscle burn even at this point as you're getting that circulation pumping to your feet, especially if you're doing this first thing in the morning, which is advisable. Another angle to work on here is the ankle pumps. You want to go up and down, stretching out your shins and your calves. Get both legs going like that, up and down as far as you can in each direction. About 10 of those. Should feel that along the top here, down to your toe and your knee, and along the back from your heel up to the back of your knee too, perhaps depending on how tight you are. So now that those muscles are all warmed up with some blood flowing through them, we're going to do an exercise called the inchworm. Jen, go ahead, scoot forward and get your foot on the ground. And for this exercise, an inchworm, as they move along the ground, they kind of scoot up and down. So her foot, she's going to drag her toes in towards her heel and have that arch lift up. As you're lifting up that arch, those muscles are getting stronger and they help to keep your balance and just keep good strength through the arch of your foot. To make the arch of your foot happy, we'll give it a little massage. You need a golf ball, lacrosse ball, something that has a little firmness to it is okay. And Jen, place your foot right on top of that ball there so it's underneath your arch, and then just move your foot around it. Slide it all the way from the toes to the heel.
Oh, this is nice.
Yeah, a little self-massage.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, if your feet are feeling really sore and hot and tired, you can take a frozen water bottle and do the same thing Jen's doing here with the massage, only you'd have the water bottle underneath the arch of your foot and you could just roll it back and forth over there to cool your feet down at the end of a long day. We're going to move on now to some standing exercises. Now we're going to do some strengthening exercises for your calves, key for preventing plantar fasciitis. Jen, start with your feet shoulder width apart, hip width apart as it is down there, very good, and raise your heels up off the ground. And with this exercise, you'll be feeling your calf muscle doing a lot of work. You want to keep your balance and by all means hold on to something to be safe. This isn't a balance exercise, so go ahead, hold on to something if you need to. Your knees are straight and your heels are coming up off the ground as high as you can get them. After 5 of those, turn your toes out. And here we go again, lift your heels up. And you'll feel the muscles working in your calf. They might start to get a little tired by now. That's good. You might feel your arch muscles working as well. You might hear a little clicking. Mine do sometimes. That's okay. It's normal. We're going to stretch that out in a minute. And then for the last 5 repetitions, turn your toes in. And this is a lot more challenging for balance. So even if you've been going good so far, you might want to grab onto something. Ooh, Jen's pretty good. Good. Keep your knees straight and lift your heels up and down off the ground as far as you can. Getting the last little part of your calf muscle back there with a good burn, a good little workout. Good. Next, we're going to work on a balance exercise. So if you are holding on to something, keep it close by, but try not to use it unless you need to. Stand on one leg, and it would be cheating if your legs were touching. So keep them apart. Good. Yep. Hands on your hips, hands out for balance wherever you think you need them, close to the table in case you need to catch yourself later. And to make this exercise more challenging, do a twist. And it's not a little twist and shout kind of thing. You don't want your hips going in any other direction except for the same direction your shoulders are going in. So you're moving your body as a unit with just your foot staying planted on the ground. Jen's doing a great job. She's probably feeling her toes digging into the ground a little bit and trying to grip for that balance. And if you're a little too good, like if this is easy, then go faster because that change of direction as you hit the edge of that can really, as you can see, those arch muscles going up and down, that's great. Those are getting so strong right now with the challenge of this. If you step on a crack in a sidewalk or something uneven, this is going to help to keep you from injuring your ankle in that regard too. But certainly it's strengthening your arch muscles, which is key for plantar fasciitis prevention. All right, now we're going to stretch those muscles out. Good, Jen, you're good at that. All right, so the calf stretch, let's get yourself in position so we can stretch your calf out. The leg that we're stretching now is the one in the back, and that knee's going to stay straight for this variation. Bend your front knee. Good, and you're gonna be feeling the muscle stretch in the back of your right leg right now as she's positioned. Your heel should stay on the ground, and your back foot, the toes need to be pointing in the same direction as the other foot too. Very good, and you hold it about 20 seconds. Again, if you need something for balance, that's fine. The next variation of this exercise is to stretch your soleus muscle, which is a little bit deeper in your calf muscle, and you're gonna feel this lower down towards your heel. So Jen, bring your feet a little closer together. Bend again with your front leg, and now your back leg is also going to bend. And as you do this, you're gonna feel that stretch down lower towards your heel. Still try to keep your heel on the ground and challenge it from that angle. That's a 20-second stretch, a couple times each leg. Anytime that you're feeling any tightness throughout the day, super easy to do this. You don't need to be barefoot. You can definitely do this with shoes on. And that should help loosen up your calf muscle. I've got one more calf stretch too. This last stretch I call the calf wedge stretch because we're gonna wedge your foot up onto something. Really good for your plantar fasciitis. Jen, have your toes hit the front of that wedge. Now to find something to wedge your foot up against yourself, the cement divider in the parking lot is excellent for this. Edge of some sort of equipment. You can even put your toes up on a wall to stretch it, but know that you're probably gonna leave a mark on the wall, so be careful whose walls you're doing that on. But anyways, have your heel on the ground, your toes up, and then shift your weight forward so you're getting a little more weight on that front leg. Your knee stays straight, your body, your torso stays up straight, that's great. And you should be feeling a good stretch along your calf and up into your arch. And if it feels like you could handle a tougher stretch, then find something higher to wedge your foot up on. That'll really give it some more oomph for that. That's 20 seconds. As many times a day as you can get that stretch in is going to be super helpful for preventing plantar fasciitis. Jen, thanks so much for helping out, and I hope this is really going to help your feet. Have a great day.